the world. I hope you are very well. Yes. Kumusta kayong lahat sa sulok man ng mundo? Because I know immigrant OFW, they are around the world. Doesn't matter what kind of background do you have right now, but we are only the same. We are just like OFW. So yes, so before anything else, I would like to introduce for myself. I am live again. Apology for I just saying earlier because I just confused the time. Okay. So yes, my name is Felisa, coming live from Darwin, Australia. It's 11:41 a.m. here. I have two beautiful sons, and yes, I am proud of it. I'm very grateful to have them because they are my reason why I keep showing up is because of them. I am trading my time to work instead that I'm spending time with them. Why I'm showing up is because I want to give a good legacy and also to get out of my comfort zones and my personal growth. Yes, to improve that one and yes, to learn more that I don't know that that I can learn to the other business partners that they have more knowledge than me. Okay. So yes, thank you so much for spending time with us. And if you're watching this kind of live, let us know where you're tuning from, and you're watching, watching this kind of replay and simplify comment replay, and to see us say hello. And today is going to be very inspiring conversation, especially for the nurses, healthcare professional, or a busy parents, and anyone who has ever wondered if it is possible to create more choices while still loving the career they're in. All right. So yes, there is no choices this one. All right. I am very grateful for our guest that she is working nighttime, but she still said to me yes, and yes, she gave me that time. But I'm very grateful. All right. So our guest is joining us from all the way from Perth, Western Australia. She is originally from Kenya, a loving wife, a proud of two beautiful children, and she is a registered nurse for more than 15 years. My goodness, that is very long time. Look like me, right? So I know how does she feel because she's working nighttime rotation shift. Even like me, it's rotation. Like guys, if you're working nighttime, we are like super mom. Super mom. You have multitask. It's not only for mom working, cleaning, but preparing for the, cooking before going to work. Yes, I am very proud of her because she is very super mom. Look at her. And she's still our guest. So, all right. Uh, okay, please help me welcome Sis Janet from Perth. All right. Okay, Sis Janet, thank you so much for your time. I know you're so busy. All right, so kindly introduce for yourself, background, and yes, why you joining for this kind of journey because I know how you feel it. It's me also because I am working as a graveyard shift. It's really really exhausted, tired, and fatigued. You know how does it feel like? Oh my God, is there any opportunity? I feel you. It's really not easy. Okay, sis, go ahead. Thank you for your time.
That's okay. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you're watching us from any part of the world. Thank you so much, Sister Felisa, for having me, for your invitation. I really appreciate. Yeah, it's my first. I do go live, but this is my very first, live interview as a guest. So I really appreciate. This is so special to me. Thank you for having me this time, this morning. It is 10:15 now in Western Australia, where I'm coming live from. And yeah, I'll quickly go ahead and introduce myself for the sake, of your viewers and my viewers as well. Those who are watching us for the very first time, my name is Janet, as you've heard from Felisa. I am originally from Kenya, but I live in Western Australia with my family. I am a wife. I'm also a mom to two amazing and beautiful babies. And also, I'm a digital global entrepreneur or an online business owner. I'm also a mentor and a registered nurse by profession. As you've heard from Felisa, I've been a nurse, I was a nurse back home in Kenya, and together with in Australia, I've been a nurse for the last 15 years. And I'm so grateful about my journey as a nurse, which has taught me so much and something that I can never take for granted. And to answer your first question, you asked me, why like I decided to like to become an online business owner. I loved being a nurse so much. Even now I love being a nurse so much. And but over the years I realized like I'm caring for everyone, but I also wanted like to create more choices for myself and for my family as well. Before I started this online business, I used to work like two jobs and then pick up extra shifts. And I realized I was trading time for money. And because of that, I used to miss, precious moments with my children as well. So the reason, one of the things, like that was a wake up call for me, like I would go, yes, I'll get, like a work enough shift and, those extra shift. I was a mom providing, for my family, but, that guilt or not being able to be there for my kids when they need me. And I remember, like if I'm not working, like I would come home really exhausted. Sometimes I remember one day, like we had planned, somewhere to go out with my kids, with my family. And then one day, like I did actually turn my daughter, offer down. She asked me, are you getting ready, mom? And then I said, today I'm really exhausted, like I'm so sorry, next time. And I remember, I'll never forget her words. She said, I guess it's gonna be after 100 years. And I'll never ever forget that statement. It was a wake up call for me, like and I actually felt a bit scared if I have to keep on turning off, turning her off or down, and she doesn't deserve that, or my family as well. So that led me to start, looking for something that I could, stop trading time for money, something that is going to give me, like a time flexibility, whereby I am a mom who is providing for a family and at the same time who is present, like a present mom as well, and a present wife as well, and time for myself as well. So that is the reason why I wanted, I had to seek another, alternative whereby, I could help my family to create, other options. So back to you, Felisa.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, sis, for your sharing that. I think many people can relate your story. Loving your professional doesn't mean you cannot also create more opportunities for yourself and your families. It's about expanding possibilities, not replacing your passion. Yes, because many people out there that they think that they can't do it because they are so busy. But yes, it's true that like any jobs, night shift, like rotation, it's really, really hard one. I can relate to because I am doing also like night shift. I am trading my time to uh to work instead that I am spending time with my kids. I am missing with their activities too, because you're so tired and you wanna be sleep. But you will be thinking that oh, I need to push it through because you know what, the end of the day, I want to think for my future, for my kids, not only for me. And yes, that's why I am doing this one too. We are almost the same. Yes, it's really powerful one. Okay, so yes, thank you so much for your sharing with your journey. Okay. All right. Yes, the flexibility that we've been looking for. It's not only for the jobs. We want it more time for our kids. Yes, that at the same times that while doing for your job, you can do. Actually, this business is for everyone who out there that they are really needed the most. That they don't need to quit. You guys, you don't need to quit. You can do this one like 1 to 2 hours. Look at here. She's a nurse doing for the night shift and she's doing it 1 to 2 hours. That's only you do. Give only the time, put your effort. If you're gonna think it in the future, just like me, I'll do this one on my break. See, break. I do it for the posting. Then after that, I'm sure you're gonna have you have done that one. Okay, what made you stay open learning something completely new outside your professions?
All right. Thank you so much, Felisa, for that second, I think third question, because I've kind of answered the second question together with the first one. I decided, with learning, like it never stops every day. Like if you want to grow, you have to keep on learning. So I realized, like the future that I desired so much, it required me to do something different because, that meant, I realized like in the next coming 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, if I didn't do anything different from what I was doing, double shift and, taking those, like extra shift, because at the moment I'm still a nurse, but I do work, like a full time, just one nursing job. That time that I used to take, like extra shift, or second job, that's the time I used to build, I used to build my own online business. So I realized if I wanted that different future, that is, like a life of more time flexibility and, like creating a legacy for my family as well, because I realized with nursing, I can live, and it is the same case for most of us, our professionals. We can never, hand over our jobs, like to our kids. But with this online business, it's actually a legacy that you are building for them. Once they turn 18 years old, we can give this legacy to them. And then I realized if I wanted that, like something different to create that future that I really desired, I had to do something different, because I always remind myself nothing changes if nothing changes. I realized if I continued with the same two jobs and extra shifts, I was not going to change anything. My life in the next coming 2 years, 3 years was going to stay the same. So that is why I became open to learning something different, stepping out of my comfort zone and being willing to learn new skills that are going to give me better options for my family for now and even for future. Like now the world is really changing each and every day. We have all seen like the way life has really gone digital, and
Yeah.
we remember back in the days, Felisa, if you can remember back in the days, like when, like Wi-Fi never used to be a thing,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
not, but nowadays it is man, like kind of something you can't live without. That is exactly the same. Like everything has gone very digital online. We do so many things online, like we attend even churches online, we shop online, we study online. Like life has gone really digital. So I realized even with this rapidly changing world, like I need to catch up, because
Yeah.
like if I didn't catch up, I'm just gonna be, like be left behind.
Mm.
So that is why I became open to learning something different outside my comfort zone, outside nursing. And it is something like I love. I love this business so much. And I always remind myself as well, if you want something that you've never had in life, you must be willing to do something that you have never done, like before. So this is me. Like I had to step out of my comfort zone and explore something different. And I'm super grateful to God, when I was looking for something, He did bring this online business my way. Back to you, Felisa.
Yes. Thank you so much, sis. That was really powerful answer. Yes. Okay. How has this experience helped you to grow personally for this business?
Oh my God, a lot has changed, like with me since I said yes to this online business. First of all, like the biggest transformation has been my mindset and, my confidence as well. If before I started this online business, if someone would have told me like one day I would be here encouraging people and empowering them, there is a solution out there whereby you can build your own online business, at the comfort of your home, doing a good go live, I would have said no. But here I am today because I said yes to this online business, like I'm able to do this because, and I've realized as well, like the this personal growth and something, really powerful. I've learned that the greatest investment that you can ever make in life is in yourself. The moment I said yes to myself was the day my life began to change. And the resources that we have in this online business, they are amazing as well. We have tools, we have, so much resources. We have a global community we are part of, and and like we start from being stranger, like with Felisa, we've never known each other, but because of this online business, we are able to connect with that and so many other peoples, whereby people they believe in you before even you start believing in yourself, and
Yes,
that is why I'm able to show up,
I
and do this.
agree.
Go like this is what was not me like a couple of years back. I wasn't like this. It's because I said yes to this online business. And another thing, this business, has contributed to my life. It has helped me become a better version of myself each and every day. Being able, like every day I invest in everything, in every area of my life, in my mindset, in my spiritual life, in my mental well-being, my health, because remember, we always say, health is wealth,
Yeah,
and I came across this book I was reading, by the way. It's written by one of our coaches in our business. I quote this quote. He said in his book, a healthy person has 1,000 dreams, but an unhealthy person has only one dream, that is to be healthy again. When I
yes,
was doing, this double shift and extra shift, I was compromising my health as well. And
yeah,
most of us, like immigrants, I know, busy working parents and mom, when we do like this, over time, is not like we are doing the best that we are supposed to do for our family, but we forget, like the moment like you're exhausting your body like that, you're
yeah,
compromising your health. And if
yeah,
you don't have something on the side, you start creating, health issues, of which if you don't have any other source of income by the time
yeah,
you retire, you will have created so much health issues for yourself,
yeah,
of which that pension that you get might not be enough for you even to cater for your health issues that you have created for yourself when you are overworking. And then in retirement as well, we should enjoy our retirement, not just, like to nurse the things that we have created for ourselves. So it's something like I'm super, super, super grateful to God, because, when I said yes to this opportunity, it has helped me to know how, to value my health so much, and discipline as well. One of the greatest gifts that I've gotten because of saying yes to this online business is how to be disciplined, because this online business, you are your own boss. If
yeah,
you don't do anything, no one is coming to do it for you.
yeah,
So as you are your own boss, you have to step up for yourself. You have to show up for yourself. You have to do whatever you're supposed to do for yourself. No one is coming to help you or to push you. In our jobs, we've got a roster. We are supposed
yeah,
to clock in this time
yeah,
and finish job this time. But for this online business, you have to discipline yourself to
yeah.
do whatever you are supposed to do so that you can get the result that you desire. And so there are so many, I can go on and go on about all the benefits that I've gotten because of saying yes to this online business, and that hope for the future as well. I have a lot of peace of mind, something I'm grateful for, because if something happens now, like with my job or anything, my
Yeah,
family has something that it can fall back into. And then that peace of mind, knowing that my children, my kids, when they turn 18 years old, they are not going to start from scratch. They are
yeah,
going to have something like whereby they can start from and enjoy their career as well, and not like I'm teaching them ownership as well. The skills I'm getting from this business, yeah, when we talk about legacy, it's not just about wealth, even
yeah,
skills. I get to get the skills that I learned from this business, resilience, ownership, discipline. I'm passing on to my kids as well. I can go on and on and on. A lot of transformation has happened in my life since I said yes to this opportunity, something I'm so grateful for. Back to you,
wow,
Felisa.
that
Yeah.
was really, really powerful, sis. Thank you for your sharing, for your answer. Yes, that's really you are the own boss of your business. Yes, that's true. No one will do it to your business. It's only you. Of course it is. No one will be clocked in. Yes, because it's not like a job, but like what she said, that you are the one you will be work out for your journey too. All right, that was really powerful. I love it. Okay, that was okay. What was the biggest challenge faced when you first started this journey? And how did you overcome? Of course, when we started, we just like have a challenge. Any challenges around. You have like a fair, just like, when you're doing like video, when you're not even right. I have that challenge when I was starting. How did you
Yeah.
overcome that one? How did you get through? How did you break through?
All right. Thank you so much, Felisa, for that question as well. My biggest challenge when I said yes to this online opportunity, I stayed on the fence actually for some time. And not because I saw like the opportunity is not a good opportunity. I definitely saw the potential in this business, but because of fear, I had fear of so many things. First of all, I was not a social media person. I was scared of coming online, showing up. I had fear of, other people's opinions.
Yep,
I had fear, or if I make a mistake, I had so much fear as well. What if it doesn't work for me? I had
yep,
fear as well, like so many fears. But you know what? How I overcame it all goes down back to the mindset. When we talk about fear, fear is something which does not exist at all. It's something that you're thinking might go wrong, or if it doesn't go wrong, fear, it's something like you're assuming like it might happen. What if it doesn't happen? And when it come back to fear of people's opinions, I think that was my biggest one. Like the reason why, like I had to stay on the fence for so long. I realized, when you're scared about what people will judge you, or what they say about you, when they project their opinions, to you, it's actually, like their fears, like they are pushing to you, their own limitation, like they are trying, to push onto you. By the end of the day, I always say, when it comes, like to your dream, to your vision, whatever you're doing, you are the only one who knows why you're doing whatever you're doing. You are the only one who knows, like the pain that you're going through. And at the end of the day, people's opinions are not going to pay your bills. People's
yeah,
opinions are not going to give you, like a healthy body when you're
yeah,
overworking. People's opinions are not going to build you a legacy at all. People's opinions, they are not going to, like to create that flexibility that you're looking for at all. So people's opinions, I was able to overcome that when I change it. All goes down back to the mindset, to remember like when God gave me this vision of this online business, he put it onto me because he knew like I had the potential of, fulfilling, like this vision, and at the end of the day, when God brought us into this world, he did not ask anyone permission for you, Felisa, to be born, for me to be born. Is the same. When he gave you this vision as well, he did not
yeah,
ask anyone permission. He gave you this online business because he saw the potential that you have all the potential inside of you to be able to carry on this vision. So
yeah,
that is how I was able to overcome. And to someone out there, you are maybe holding yourself back because you're worried about what people will say about you. You don't have to be worried about people will say about you. At the end of the day, no matter what you do, people will have something to say. All you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Like God has already placed everything inside of you for you to be able to do whatever you want to do, for you to be able to turn your dreams into reality. Back to you, Felisa.
wow, that is really, really powerful, sis. Yes, that's true. If you're gonna think it, the other people, no matter what you do, they always something to say. But the thing
Mm,
is, if you have like a goal, if you have like a dreams that you wanna be chasing, just do it because no one can be help you. It's only for yourself. Yes, and yes, believe for yourself because no one
mm,
will believe in you. It's only you first before them. But like what you
mm,
said, that I was so grateful that people will believe me first before myself. Actually, I was that one for me too. I experienced that one. I didn't really believe for myself until like, oh, okay, you got that potential that you can do it. But now I am
mm,
trying to keep showing up because I believe for myself that I can do it. So if they can do it, I can do it too. We're
mm,
gonna think are the positive all the time, guys. Okay. All right.
mm,
Finally, what would you say for the narcissists, not only for the narcissists out there, any professions that you
mm,
are curious about learning something new, but feel afraid to take that their very first step and include your website, invite them for your business.
Okay. To someone watching us out there, either in Felicia's page or in my page as well, if you're watching us and you are like one of us, we are healthcare professionals, or maybe you're busy working, parent, and I would like to ask you this one question before even I continue. Where you are today, would you be happy, or would you be, like a feeling, like a content in the next coming 1 year or 2 years, let's say 1 year, next year, like now, would you be happy to find yourself where you are exactly, a time next year, like now? Or would you, like you have that burning desire, like, you're tired, looking for a change, and you've been doing, like us, those double shift and exhausted, and, wondering if there is a change somewhere. You're really hoping and wishing for a change. I always say, to hope and to desire for a change, it is okay. But the thing is, without taking action, nothing is going to change at all. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And it all comes down, like waiting to feel ready, like, and that was me as well. I was waiting to feel ready. But at the end of the day, I would advise you, and remind you, don't wait until you feel ready so that you can say yes to the life that you desire so much. At the end of the day, feeling ready, like it's not a feeling, it is a decision that you have to make, um and as I said, when we were starting, if you know, like whatever you want, you have to do something, because if you don't do something different, nothing is going to change at all, and nowadays as well, something so risky, we've seen, and we all learned from COVID as well. And we can see, like now, the way the rising cost of living is changing day by day, everything is hiking up, and so nowadays, I believe, like relying on just one source of income is very, very risky. It's like, the way you try to stand up, balance on one leg, it's very, very risky for, like it's not something sustainable if you're standing and trying to balance on one leg. That is exactly the same. If you have only one source of income, I believe nowadays it's a bit risky. It's good to have something, alongside your busy life, to build something on the side, which if life happens, like your family has something to fall
Okay,
back.
get it.
And the thing is, like for our online business, is something, like really sustainable and something doable. And because we have a really a system in place that, like which is built, like for busy working parent and for busy people, we have like all the tools in the system that are ready for you. All you have to do is just have that willingness to learn something new, and that hunger for change, like you want your life to change, you desire change so much, or you want to create more choices for yourself and for your family. So that's all you need. If you are like one of us and you want to explore about this, opportunity, you never know, it could be, like your answered prayers. We encourage you, contact Felisa or contact me, and we are ready to help you explore if this opportunity is a good fit for you. As much as you have those dreams, and I believe, when God gives us dreams, He has given all of us so much dreams, and it is possible for us, like to turn our dreams into reality, because He's already placed everything that we need for us, for our dreams to come into manifestation. All we have to do is to align ourselves. And the only way we can align ourselves is by taking action, doing something that is going to get you closer to that life that you desire. So message us, let's explore if this opportunity is a good fit for you. Let's explore if this is what you have been looking for. Let's explore, if this is your answered prayer as well. If we can't do it as busy, we've got a full plate, we are moms, wife, and we are still, working, you can do it as well. Start building your smart plan B now. Do not wait until life forces you to have another option. Start building it before you need it. That's all I can say. Back to
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, Sis Janet. That is really powerful what you would like encouraging within. What encouragement conversations. Today's message remind us that that's okay to love what you do while also creating more choices for yourself and your family. Learning a new skills doesn't mean leaving your professions. It simplifies means giving yourself the opportunity to grow, adapt and discover what possibles no matter where you are today. Remember, that future is built one decisions at a time. Thank you so much, Sis Janet, for sharing your heart
Thank
and your
you.
journey with us. And thank you
Thank
for
you.
everyone who joined us on live, for those watching this kind of replay. If today's conversation resonate with you and curious about learning a new skills, feel free to send us a private message. We'd love to help you to have a friendly conversations, answer your questions, and no pressures, just information so you can decide it what is right for you. Okay, before we finish this kind of live, thank you so much for watching Sis Naida and Sis Rose this far. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you guys you are inspired you inspired with our live, and you can share this kind of live to those are people that who are really need it the most, because I know there were some people that they are need it the most. Okay, so thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you. Bye.